All right, looking at potential trades for tomorrow, looking at continuations from today's top movers to see if there's a potential for anything to move up. Right now, we're looking at tnon. It does look like it's pulled back quite a bit. Unfortunately, I can get that line where it's supposed to go. Yeah, it looks like it's pulled back quite a bit. Not really holding a support line besides this 200 EMA. We are now below the 200 EMA, or still below the 200 daily EMA, with only what, up to yesterday or today's high. So I don't see too much on tnon. We can rally up over this. We might get a pop, but I don't believe so. Next one is we have DM. This one popped later in the day. It was a lawsuit that settled, if I'm not mistaken. Nothing too crazy. If we get up over the 489 and we try to hit over 5, it may get interesting. However, we still have 25 million shares for float. I doubt we're going to get any big moves. However, we may, so we'll keep it on watch. I don't think it's going to move too much, though. We had GDHG. It was had late move. No news. A bunch of room up to the $20 mark. But with no news and a double top right here on the 5 minute. Not too interested unless we break this. We break this 420 mark, but I don't think we will unless we get some news. We break that 420 mark, then we'll start looking at it, but I don't think that will be something that we're actually looking at. DATS, another stock that popped up and went back down early and then actually rallied back up. Didn't take any trades on this. I was looking at it earlier in the morning, but did see this, so I was kind of turned off and didn't take any trades on it, especially with all the other trades that we had with KBSX and POAI both popping and dropping. So this one ended up being closer to the POAI and actually being able to rally up, but not something I was keeping my eyes on. And we do have a double top right at that 593 mark. We do have resistance on the daily right at that $6 mark as well. So if we can break that $6 mark, we may get a little pop up to 7. But I don't see anything crazy. I don't know, we may get a move tomorrow. I don't believe we will, especially since we've already retraced most of the move that we had today, and we're below VWAP on the backside of the move. I'd be surprised if we got that rally up. So really, nothing I'm too excited about. We did have thtx pop up later in the day, whenever it wants to load, if it will load. So we did have thtx pop up later, after hours. What do we have? Some FDA approval. All right. We did some FDA approvals. There's a potential that this one may go. Let's see what we had for the high. So we did have a high of 242. I already have this one marked out, I guess, on my daily chart. All right, so what do we have? looking in the history here, it does look like we have a few spots of resistance. We have at the 240 mark, the 258 mark, which we did hit at that, which we already did hit yesterday at 242. We weren't able to push over it. We're now back down. So if we get over 258, we got room to run to 329. That may be our best bet. So thtx is definitely going to be on a side chart. We'll see if we can get up over the 258 mark. We are over the 200 EMA on the daily and both the 5-minute. So yeah, I think thtx will be the one that's on the side chart. I'll keep DATS on the side chart. I don't think I'll be trading it too much. Just a stock that's, I've never had luck trading it. A lot of pops and drops. Did make a little bit on this day, I do remember. However, these following, we had big topping tails. I hate doing that to myself. I hate getting into a trade and then it dropping, especially with how much volume we're having and how much concentrated volume we're having on these stocks. I mean, these stocks only have 2 or 3 million shares for float, and we're getting 150 million shares of volume, or almost 3 million shares of volume. So these things are super thickly traded. So I think tomorrow is going to be the same thing as today. Approach with caution. We'll keep DATS on the side chart, keep tnon on the side chart. I don't think they're going to move. Keep the M on the side chart. I don't think that's going to move. I think POAI has pulled back too much. And thtx right now, I think is really the only one that kind of looks okay, but still has a really high float of 37 million, which is super high. But with everything being so thickly traded, it might not matter too much. We might get some concentration on it tomorrow. We'll see. I don't think so, but we'll find out tomorrow when we wake up and see what's going on. All right, guys, excited for tomorrow. We'll see you then. All right, guys, thank you. Like and subscribe.